Hello everyone, Pycronus here. Now this video is a little bit different than my previous videos. This one is in fact the finale for my Hunt for Gold series. And unfortunately, due to problems that are just beyond my control, I wasn't able to actually get the recordings of the games of my final, games in the series. But what I have for you here is me doing what I've been doing this entire season, which is me playing typically in the AD carry role in the bot lane. And so what this video is going to be is just going to be me basically explaining my thought process as going through this head-banging, times that we like to call ranked solo queue games. Now, of course, everyone has their different, perspectives and different opinions on how you should, carry yourself throughout the game. But to be honest, no matter what it is, every single time you play, you're going to come out with one of two results. That's going to be a loss or victory, and the way you go about earning each one, that's whatever. You win some, you lose some. You feed some, you get fed some. I mean, it's a process that's going to go back and forth and back and forth. And, whether, you just absolutely feed, you've given up first blood 3 minutes in the game, you're still level 1, or whether, you're level 3 and you've already got a double kill, then that could be because of you carrying it. It could be because of someone else carrying you. And whether you see that or not doesn't really matter. The fact is, if you did well, you did well. If you got carried, accept it. You got carried. You don't always have to be the star of every play. You just have to be able to play your role. And in this case, my role was to, play a marksman, pick up kills, do a lot of damage, and if I get kills, woo. If I don't, then I just have to make sure that I'm participating and doing as much damage as I can for the rest of my teammates. And if that results in an ace by flash and then knock up to the last hit, and then a turret, awesome. Go take an objective, continue on. And then of course, if things happen to where, say your team's getting dragon, and you're just sitting there doing your thing, right clicking as you would, but then you get focused because you're actually doing well, just don't worry about it. You've done your part. That's all that matters. Just continue on. Don't linger with the fact that you died and you're the star of the show. Know that your other teammates, they'll do their part as well. I've already done my job. They used everything on me and forgot about the other people who've also been picking up kills and doing a lot of damage. In that case, that's a big old Susan Doge who's just gonna clean up the rest with the help of Xin Zhao. My part's already been done. Now, of course, if you're getting focused, that just means that you need to enter in the fight later, Let them burn some things, and then go up and pick up the kills that you need to get to continue on in playing your part. Obviously you want to be there for as many fights as you can, because if you're the one who's doing all the damage and got all the kills, then you want to be there for the fights, otherwise you're not doing anything. But hey, that's just me. And once again, if you get an ace and your team's pretty healthy, go take another objective. Hey, Baron's always pretty. Some people are really scared to do Baron. It's like, oh, it's the sacred Baron, don't mess with it, it'll ruin a game. Well, that's not always the matter of fact, it's just a matter of what situation you're in. Now, when you've gotten Baron and you've gotten objectives, make sure you don't overstay, because there's some things that can just happen and you can't do anything about, like for instance a Caitlyn ult going right through your character model and picking off, your mid laner. Hey, that's whatever. What really matters is that you do something with it, Don't just sit back and farm a separate lane, If you have to, take risk in order to get the kills that you need to get, because killing someone isn't always just to get the kills. Sometimes that means that you can push other lanes or get an inhibitor turret. Just make sure that you are able to play your champion to the limits, and if you've done that, well, then you can't do anything else. You know, no one expects you to be perfect no matter what tier you're in. They only expect you to be able to do what's required of you to do. And that, in this case, was, well, just go all out, get a kill, get a turret, and leave. And that's all that's needed. And of course, you go on to other fights. But overall, what I'm trying to say, what I'm trying to get through to anyone else that's just having, you know, those problems getting stuck in bronze, silver, gold, whatever it is, it all amounts to one thing, and that's how you play the game. I'm not talking about how skilled you are at Zed and you were a Diamond Smurf last season. You know, that's not what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is, you know, whenever you get into a game, it's a completely new game. Doesn't matter if someone's in the same game that was in your game last game. This is different. That's the great thing about League. Every game is a different game. And the only thing you can do from the game previously to the next game is to try and figure out what your mistakes were and to continue on. Doesn't matter if it takes you 2 or 3 or 4 times to win those promotion series to get into gold. What matters is that you continue on. Well, that's all I have to say. Thank you for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed my hunt for gold, and know that when my next video comes out, I'll be starting my hunt for platinum. Thank you so much, and I hope you check out my other videos.